This is a powerful message that many men across the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom desperately need to hear. If you're dealing with frequent urination at night, a weak urine stream, or lower libido, your prostate might be enlarged and your testosterone could be declining. These are serious red flags that are often ignored until it's too late. The good news is that specific foods can shrink your prostate and naturally boost testosterone, using nutrition as your frontline defense. The first food that must be mentioned is pumpkin seeds. Men across the United States have been turning to over-the-counter prostate pills filled with synthetic ingredients while ignoring this incredibly powerful food. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of zinc, a mineral absolutely critical for both prostate health and testosterone production. Zinc deficiency has been directly linked to low testosterone levels and increased prostate size. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that men with higher zinc levels had significantly better testosterone profiles. Zinc also helps block the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which converts testosterone into DHT, one of the main contributors to prostate enlargement. Not only does this mineral help protect the prostate, but it also preserves your testosterone. Eating just a small handful of pumpkin seeds daily can make a big difference. Raw, unsalted, and organic is always the best choice. The next food is cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. These are powerful because they contain indole-3 carbinol, a compound that helps the liver eliminate excess estrogen from the body. Too much estrogen in a man's body throws hormone balance off and reduces testosterone levels. That estrogen dominance is a silent epidemic in the United States right now, partly due to processed foods and hormone-disrupting chemicals found in plastics, cosmetics, and even tap water. Men are getting bombarded with synthetic estrogens daily. Cruciferous vegetables help detoxify this harmful buildup. In men over 40, this is absolutely essential because the hormonal shift accelerates during these years. Some studies have even linked higher cruciferous intake to a reduced risk of prostate cancer. It's not just about shrinking the prostate, but protecting it long-term. Another critical food is pomegranate. This fruit has gained attention in the United States and Canada for its effects on prostate health and testosterone. It's incredibly rich in antioxidants and has been shown to reduce inflammation, which is a massive factor in prostate enlargement. One study from UCLA even demonstrated that drinking pomegranate juice daily could slow the progression of prostate cancer. It also helps lower blood pressure, which indirectly supports testosterone production because chronic hypertension interferes with testicular function. Men who consumed pomegranate consistently reported improved mood, increased libido, and stronger erections. The nitric oxide boosting effect also helps improve circulation to the pelvic area. But most importantly, it helps reverse the oxidative damage in the prostate itself. Brazil nuts are another powerhouse food that almost no one is talking about. They are rich in selenium, another critical mineral that supports testosterone and protects the prostate. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts daily can meet your entire selenium requirement. Selenium plays a direct role in testosterone synthesis and also reduces inflammation in the prostate gland. A large observational study found that men with higher selenium intake had significantly lower rates of prostate cancer. But the quality of selenium matters. Soil in certain parts of the United States is depleted, which means not all foods have equal amounts. Brazil nuts are incredibly dense in selenium, making them the best choice. But remember, moderation is key. Too much selenium can have side effects, so stick to 1 or 2 nuts per day. Avocados should never be left out of this list. They are a staple in many diets across California and the southern United States, and for good reason. They are loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats that support testosterone production by providing cholesterol, the raw material for hormone synthesis. Low-fat diets, which were once popular in the United Kingdom and parts of the US, have been shown to drastically lower testosterone levels in men. Testosterone is made from cholesterol, and without enough good fats in the diet, hormone production slows down. Avocados are also rich in vitamin E, B vitamins, magnesium, and potassium, all of which support the endocrine system. Plus, they contain beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol that has been shown to reduce symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, by improving urinary flow and reducing inflammation. Tomatoes, especially when cooked, are another food that has a massive impact on prostate health due to a compound called lycopene. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant found in high amounts in cooked tomatoes, such as tomato paste or sauce. This compound accumulates in the prostate tissue and has been shown to lower PSA levels and reduce the risk of prostate cancer. The reason cooked tomatoes work better is that the heat releases lycopene in a form that's more bioavailable. A study conducted in the United States followed men who ate tomato-rich diets and found a significant reduction in prostate size and symptoms of BPH. Men who ate at least 10 servings of cooked tomato per week had a 45% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. It's a simple change with massive impact. Just switching from white sauce to marinara could be a protective step. Oysters are another food often seen as a luxury, but they are one of the most potent natural testosterone boosters you can eat. Extremely popular along the east coast of the United States and in many parts of Canada, oysters are the richest source of bioavailable zinc per serving. But more than that, they also contain selenium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which support hormonal health. Many men in their 40s and 50s report improved energy and libido after adding oysters to their diet even just once a week. Historically, oysters were considered an aphrodisiac for a reason. They help restore hormonal balance at a deep level. Just 3 to 4 medium oysters can dramatically support your zinc levels. In contrast, most American diets are dangerously low in this mineral due to processed food and soil depletion. Now, green tea, while not a food per se, deserves a strong mention because of its ability to shrink the prostate and support hormonal balance. Green tea contains epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, which has been studied for its anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory effects, particularly in prostate tissue. In the United Kingdom and Australia, green tea consumption has become more common among health-conscious men, and studies show it reduces DHT levels, which directly contributes to prostate swelling. EGCG also improves insulin sensitivity, which is important because insulin resistance is linked with low testosterone and higher estrogen levels. Green tea also helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, which competes with testosterone in the body. Many men in high-stress jobs in the United States report better focus and energy levels after switching their coffee habit to green tea. Lastly, for this part, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines offer potent support for both prostate and testosterone health. These fish are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are anti-inflammatory and support blood flow, crucial for hormone transport and sexual function. Inflammation is one of the leading drivers of prostate enlargement and poor testosterone output. Fatty fish also contain vitamin D, which is critically low in many men living in northern parts of the United States and Canada. Low vitamin D is directly associated with low testosterone, reduced sperm quality, and higher risks of prostate disorders. Eating fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week can help restore hormonal balance. Many men in Alaska, Washington, and parts of Canada traditionally consumed large amounts of fatty fish and had far fewer prostate issues historically. Today, that tradition has been lost in processed food culture. Another food with a powerful effect on both testosterone and prostate health is extra virgin olive oil, a staple in many diets but often overlooked by men in the United States who lean toward vegetable oils, which are highly inflammatory. Studies have confirmed that men who consume olive oil regularly experience improved Leydig cell function, which is the part of the testes responsible for testosterone production. This oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that reduce inflammation across the body, including the prostate. Inflammation is at the core of almost every chronic disease men face as they age, from heart disease to cancer, and it plays a direct role in prostate enlargement. In places like Australia and the United Kingdom, where Mediterranean-style diets are gaining popularity, olive oil is being praised for improving hormonal balance and reducing prostate symptoms like urgency and weak stream. It's also crucial to know that most testosterone production happens when the body is free of chronic inflammatory triggers. Replacing industrial oils with cold-pressed, high-quality extra virgin olive oil is one of the smartest swaps any man can make. Eggs, especially the yolks, are another misunderstood food in the U.S., where for years they were demonized due to cholesterol fears. But recent research shows that eggs do not raise bad cholesterol in most people and are actually essential for hormone production. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol, and eggs provide a perfect balance of protein, cholesterol, and vitamin D, all of which support testosterone production. Additionally, eggs contain choline, which plays a role in regulating inflammation in the prostate. In clinical observations, men who consume whole eggs daily have higher free testosterone levels compared to those on egg white only or low-fat diets. Across parts of the United States and Canada, many men are finally returning to traditional breakfasts that include eggs, and they're reporting better energy, mental clarity, and libido. Then there's beets, often neglected in the typical American diet. Beets are actually one of the best foods for increasing nitric oxide, which supports blood flow not only to the heart, but to the prostate and genitals. Proper circulation is vital for healthy testosterone function because it allows for efficient delivery of nutrients and hormones. Poor blood flow contributes to erectile dysfunction and prostate congestion. Beets also support liver detox, which is crucial for hormonal balance. The liver helps process estrogen, and when it's overloaded with toxins from processed foods, alcohol, and medication, very common problems in the United States, hormonal imbalances develop. Beets contain betaine and nitrates, which help the liver and cardiovascular system operate more efficiently. Men who drink beet juice or include roasted beets in salads several times a week often notice better stamina, fewer urinary issues, and increased sexual function within weeks. You also cannot overlook the impact of berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. These fruits are packed with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which have been shown to fight oxidative stress and lower inflammation in the prostate. Oxidative stress is one of the root causes of aging-related testosterone decline and prostate swelling. Many health experts in the United Kingdom have emphasized antioxidant-rich diets for men over 40 to reduce chronic disease risk. But in the United States, most diets are still centered around low-fiber, high-sugar foods that accelerate inflammation. Adding a cup of fresh berries daily can help reverse some of this damage. Studies show that men with the highest intake of antioxidant-rich fruits have better urinary function and lower PSA levels, which is a marker for prostate problems. Then there's onions and garlic, which not only flavor food, but provide potent sulfur compounds that detoxify the body and support hormonal health. In fact, one study found that rats fed garlic had significantly higher testosterone levels than those that didn't receive it. Garlic and onions increase levels of luteinizing hormone, which tells the body to make more testosterone. They also improve insulin sensitivity, which is crucial because insulin resistance is one of the most overlooked reasons for low testosterone and prostate dysfunction. In American diets where sugar and carb intake is high, insulin resistance is rampant, and many men walk around with testosterone levels of someone 20 years older. Including more onions and garlic in your meals not only helps reduce that metabolic burden but also improves blood flow and reduces inflammation in the prostate gland. Garlic also contains allicin, which supports detoxification and immune function, key elements for protecting prostate cells from abnormal growth. Another overlooked testosterone-boosting food is spinach, which contains magnesium, vitamin E, and nitrates. Magnesium is essential for over 300 enzymatic processes in the body, including testosterone synthesis. Studies from the United States have shown that men with higher magnesium levels have significantly higher free testosterone, which is the active form your body can actually use. Spinach also boosts nitric oxide production, improving blood flow to the pelvic region. Low magnesium levels are extremely common, especially in men who drink alcohol frequently or live on processed foods. This creates a hormonal environment that favors prostate growth and testosterone decline. Consuming spinach in smoothies, salads, or cooked dishes several times per week supports the entire endocrine system. Dark chocolate, particularly 85% cocoa or higher, deserves a place on this list. It contains flavonols, magnesium, and healthy fats that support testosterone production and reduce inflammation. It's also a mood enhancer, which indirectly supports libido and hormonal health. The key is moderation and choosing chocolate without added sugar or milk fats, which ruin its health benefits. Some men in Canada and Australia have started using dark chocolate as a pre-workout snack to get a nitric oxide and testosterone boost. Unlike candy bars that cause blood sugar spikes, high-quality dark chocolate provides steady energy and hormonal support. Finally, fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir are essential for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome, which directly affects hormonal balance. The gut plays a massive role in how hormones are metabolized and eliminated. When the gut is inflamed or imbalanced, often due to years of fast food, antibiotics, or excessive alcohol, as is common in parts of the United States, testosterone production plummets and estrogen dominance sets in. Fermented foods help restore the beneficial bacteria that regulate inflammation and hormone metabolism. Studies show that restoring gut health leads to better testosterone levels, improved digestion, and reduced systemic inflammation, all of which impact prostate health. Men who regularly consume fermented foods often report better energy, libido, and urinary function. Another food that must be highlighted is bone broth, which is packed with collagen, glycine, glutamine, and important minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Bone broth supports testicular health, reduces systemic inflammation, and helps rebuild gut lining, which is essential for nutrient absorption and hormone regulation. Many men across the United States suffering from gut issues, bloating, IBS, or even autoimmune problems don't realize that their hormone imbalance and prostate issues often stem from poor gut health. When the gut is compromised, testosterone synthesis is impaired, inflammation increases, and prostate tissue becomes more vulnerable to enlargement and dysfunction. Drinking bone broth a few times a week, especially if made from grass-fed bones, can provide the building blocks needed to support testosterone and shrink an inflamed prostate. It's a traditional food that's seeing a resurgence, especially in functional medicine clinics and wellness programs throughout Canada and the United States. Maca root, a cruciferous plant grown in the Andes, but now widely available in supplement and powder form in North America, has shown promise in improving libido, stamina, and energy in men. While it doesn't directly raise testosterone levels in all studies, it helps the body regulate hormones better and improves fertility, sperm count, and mood. Maca root is often called a natural adaptogen, helping men respond to stress more effectively. Chronic stress is one of the top testosterone killers, and it inflames the prostate by raising cortisol levels. Thousands of men in the United States who suffer from low drive, poor performance, and fatigue could benefit from incorporating maca into smoothies or capsules. Anecdotal reports and traditional use for centuries in Peruvian medicine suggest that it helps with virility and male hormone regulation. Especially for men over 40, chia seeds and flax seeds, although small, are incredibly powerful when it comes to hormonal regulation. They provide omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, magnesium, and lignans, which help the body eliminate excess estrogen. Flax seeds have sparked some controversy because they contain phytoestrogens, but these plant-based compounds do not act like synthetic estrogens from plastics or pesticides. Instead, they help balance estrogen in men by binding to receptors and preventing the uptake of more harmful forms. In studies conducted in the United Kingdom and Australia, flax seed supplementation showed positive effects on PSA levels and inflammation markers in the prostate. Chia seeds support cardiovascular health, which is critical for proper testosterone signaling and erectile function. Men who suffer from frequent urination, weak flow, or difficulty starting or stopping urine may benefit from the anti-inflammatory effects of these seeds. When added to water, smoothies, or oatmeal, they provide a gentle yet powerful impact on male hormonal balance. Turmeric, particularly its active compound curcumin, has been studied extensively for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Inflammation is the driving force behind most cases of prostate enlargement, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which affects over 40% of men in the United States by age 60. Curcumin helps reduce inflammation in the prostate and lowers oxidative stress, which damages tissue and disrupts hormone production. In clinical trials, turmeric supplementation helped reduce urinary urgency, frequency, and nighttime urination in men with BPH. Many functional medicine doctors in Canada and the US recommend curcumin supplements or adding turmeric to meals, alongside black pepper for increased absorption. Turmeric also helps suppress estrogen dominance by supporting liver detoxification, another factor that lowers testosterone and inflames the prostate. Asparagus, though not often linked with hormone health, contains a high concentration of folate, vitamin C, vitamin E, and asparagine, which supports kidney function and urinary health. Asparagus is a natural diuretic, which helps flush excess fluids and toxins from the body, especially important for men suffering from a swollen prostate that blocks normal urine flow. By improving detoxification through the urinary tract, asparagus can relieve pressure on the prostate and reduce inflammation. The folate in asparagus also plays a role in DNA repair and cell health, critical for protecting prostate cells from cancerous changes. Some men notice improved urinary stream and less bladder pressure after regularly including asparagus in their meals. In Australia and Canada, asparagus is often included in anti-inflammatory meal plans recommended by urologists. Celery, often dismissed as just a low-calorie snack, actually contains two important compounds, androstenone and androstenol, that are directly linked with natural testosterone production. These compounds help stimulate the production of pheromones and support hormone signaling in the hypothalamus and pituitary, which regulate testosterone. Celery also helps cleanse the liver, which again plays a massive role in processing excess estrogen. A toxic liver environment, very common among men in the United States due to excessive alcohol intake and prescription medications, slows down testosterone synthesis and increases prostate inflammation. Celery juice has become popular in wellness circles across North America for its ability to lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and support adrenal health, all of which affect testosterone. Watermelon, especially the white rind that most people throw away, contains citrulline, an amino acid that increases nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide opens up blood vessels and improves circulation, which is crucial for sexual function and prostate health. Citrulline also helps relax smooth muscle tissue, allowing for improved urine flow in men with BPH. Many men with prostate issues in the southern United States who eat watermelon daily during summer months unknowingly benefit from these effects. Watermelon also hydrates and provides lycopene, the same powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes, which further supports the prostate. A few slices of watermelon, rind included, can act as a natural tonic for the prostate and testosterone. Nuts, especially almonds, walnuts, and pecans, provide healthy fats, L-arginine and magnesium, which are all essential for testosterone production. L-arginine is a precursor to nitric oxide and has been studied for its ability to improve erectile function and blood flow. Magnesium, as mentioned earlier, supports free testosterone levels. In places like California, where plant-based and whole food diets are more common, men tend to report better metabolic and hormonal health outcomes, partially because of higher nut consumption. However, many American diets still rely on cheap seed oils and refined carbohydrates instead of real, nutrient-dense fats. Just a small handful of raw nuts daily can help balance hormones and reduce inflammation in the prostate. Apple cider vinegar, although acidic in taste, has an alkalizing effect on the body and supports digestion, blood sugar control, and hormone balance. By stabilizing blood sugar, it reduces insulin spikes, which directly impact testosterone production. High insulin also contributes to excess DHT, the hormone responsible for prostate growth. Apple cider vinegar helps flush toxins, supports liver function, and can aid in weight loss, which is another huge factor. Excess body fat, especially around the abdomen, converts testosterone into estrogen. This is why so many overweight men in the United States struggle with low libido, mood swings, and enlarged prostates. Taking 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar in water before meals has been shown to improve metabolic function and hormonal health over time. Coconut oil, long demonized for its saturated fat content, is finally being recognized for its unique health properties. Unlike hydrogenated fats used in processed food across the United States, coconut oil contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, that support metabolism and do not contribute to fat storage in the same way. MCTs are rapidly used for energy and support brain and hormone function. Coconut oil has been shown to improve testosterone production in animal studies and supports thyroid health, which is closely linked to hormone balance. Some men use coconut oil for cooking, adding it to smoothies, or even using it topically for skin health. Across wellness communities in Australia and Canada, coconut oil is frequently recommended to men experiencing fatigue, hormone imbalances, and cognitive decline. Seaweed and other sea vegetables, though not part of the standard American diet, provide critical minerals like iodine, zinc, and selenium, all of which are needed for testosterone synthesis and prostate health. Iodine supports the thyroid, and when the thyroid is underactive, testosterone drops significantly. Seaweed also supports detoxification and provides natural plant compounds that fight inflammation and support urinary function. In Japan, where seaweed is consumed regularly, rates of prostate enlargement and hormonal imbalances are significantly lower. While it may not be a familiar food for many in the United States, incorporating dried seaweed snacks or using seaweed in soups and Salads can deliver these vital nutrients.